Happy Friday, everyone. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here. It's the Friday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. We're wrapping up the month of April and heading into May. We're going to talk about what April has brought, what May will bring, and that will, of course, include the weekend and into early next week. First, a quick review of today. I'll tell you, this disturbance that moved out of the lower Great Lakes and into the upper Ohio Valley today, it packed a little bit more of a punch than we were bargaining for at this time yesterday. The showers today more numerous than I thought they would be. We even had one or two reports out there of some soft hail or graupel this afternoon with the showers pushing across. But yeah, it poured rain for a little bit of time, especially down in Columbiana County. That's kind of been the hot spot for rain over the last couple of days. Some radar estimates here. When we average together our entire viewing area, the last 48 hours has brought about an inch worth of rain on average. But down in Columbiana County, some locally heavier amounts, up to 2 inches or so. East of Liverpool, Calcutta, Glenmore, heading up towards Lisbon and Elk Run and over towards Rogers. East Palestine's another spot that radar estimates have reached a couple of inches. So we've made up a lot of ground over the last 48 hours after a fairly dry stretch in much of April. Now, we had some measurable precipitation on a lot of these days, but it wasn't much, a couple of hundredths here and there, especially during the first half of the month. But we had it over an inch at the airport over the last couple of days, so that has brought our monthly total to 2.83. That'll be the final tally for the month. Still almost a half an inch below average, but not nearly as below average as we were just a couple of days ago. Again, we made up some ground kind of at the last minute. Now, temperatures in April were kind of all over the place, and, this is not all that unusual for April and October. They tend to be two of our more volatile months of the year, temperature-wise, with big swings, warm temperatures, cold temperatures. We kind of run the gamut a lot of times in these transitional months. Our high water mark was 83 way back on April the 8th, although we did 82 this past Tuesday. And we had a high of only 39 with some snow on the 21st of April. We're going to finish the month at 2.1 degrees above the average. All right, here's the update from the Climate Prediction Center for the month of May, and I generally agree with what they have here, with odds favoring a warmer than average month in the southern tier of states. And across our region, it may end up being a lot like April. We may end up being a little bit above average, or maybe a little bit below average when it comes out in the wash, but it won't be far on either end of the spectrum, I don't think. I think this month is going to feature quite a bit of back and forth, much like the month of April, especially the first 10 days of May, looking on average kind of chilly. Now, one difference when you compare May to April is likely to be the precipitation. April was pretty dry, last couple of days notwithstanding, but the month of May, the odds are favoring a wetter than average month. All right, no wet weather tonight. Our story tonight, of course, is the cold. Whether you're under a freeze warning or frost advisory, it does not really matter. The conditions are going to be about the same everywhere. We'll get close to freezing. The amount of frost tonight will depend on the wind. If the wind goes calm, yeah, there's probably going to be some frost tomorrow morning. It's windy out there this evening. If the wind takes a long time to truly settle and we still have 5, 6, 7 mile per hour winds as late as 4 a.m., that probably doesn't leave much time for frost formation. But temperature-wise, we are going to get close to the freezing mark tonight, so one more night to bring in those hanging baskets and cover those sensitive plants or bring them in as well. Overall, though, pretty nice weekend. 62 tomorrow, that is almost par for the course on the first day of May. 78 degrees on Sunday, so it's back to summer at the end of the weekend. I think we'll see some clouds from time to time, late Saturday and Saturday night, even first thing Sunday morning, but I think the precipitation is likely to stay off to our north. Warm front pushes in tomorrow afternoon. We'll start to see some high clouds filtering in. Maybe we get grazed by a shower as far south as maybe I-90 up towards Ashtabula and Erie. I doubt it's much farther south than that. And then a fair amount of sunshine for Sunday. But I have increased our rain chances in the forecast for Monday, as we are going to be firmly in the warm sector here. Now, clouds are going to keep temperatures from getting too warm, but will still be warmer than average Monday. Even a little bit of an uptick in those dew points on Monday, and some showers around with a small chance for thunder Monday afternoon. Again, small chance for thunder. Look at the futurecast lightning here. It's not showing a whole lot on Monday, with better chances for lightning and thunder down towards southern Ohio and certainly down into the deep south. All right, we're going to be above average temperature-wise Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but the end of the week will feature a pretty healthy-looking trough of low pressure moving out of the upper Midwest and pivoting down through the Great Lakes and the Ohio Valley. So at the end of next week, the 6th and 7th, Thursday and Friday of next week, this is a chilly-looking weather map across the eastern part of the country. I suspect we'll see highs in the upper 50s and lower 60s for a few days, and this may continue into Mother's Day weekend next weekend. Beyond that, we'll probably see some recovery temperature-wise, but I don't see any sort of blowtorch pattern occurring anytime real soon as we head into the month of May, which is why I like that CPC outlook for the entire month. All right, that'll do it for me tonight on this Friday evening edition of the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video. Thanks as always for watching today and this week. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday.